Have you been playing guitar for a while and you're like, man, I don't know, I don't seem to be getting any better? Are you a beginner and you're just completely lost and you don't know what to do? Hit me up for a one-on-one consultation. Guys, Brian here for Yes You Can Play Guitar. We're going to do a reaction to a new artist today. As you guys know, I get a lot of reaction requests in the comments section, sometimes in the thousands a month. Sometimes if someone's mentioned a lot in the comments section, I will go out on a limb and do a reaction from a comment. But often my reactions I keep for my Patreons, from my reaction community. I've got two Patreon communities. One's a guitar community for guitar players. One is for reactions. And if you join my Patreon community, if you're a $5 a month member, I do my best to do one reaction a month for you. If you're a higher tier member, I do 2 reactions a month. And this one is for my good friend Sal. Sal is a Patreon. He is a guitar aficionado. He is a metalhead, as I am. Now this is for AYU GUSFANZ from Indonesia. Now, if you've been following my channel for any period of time, you know I have a lot of friends in Indonesia. Hi Temanku, okay? So we're going to do a reaction video here. I believe I have heard of AYU in some of the comments section, so we're going to check it out. AYU GUSFANZ from Indonesia. She definitely is a Dream Theater fan, and that is cool. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Sal. That was great. So we're going to talk about this. I refrained from stopping the video as much as I wanted to. So I'm guessing that this is her. This is an original song. Indonesia. So Indonesia. You know, when I've touched on Indonesia, I've done reaction videos to mainly Alip Ba Ta, who's the guitar hero of Indonesia, but also Abim Finger, who's a phenomenal guitar player. I don't even think he's 20 yet. But it looks like Indonesia, you got another guitar hero on the horizon here. You know what I'm saying, G?
What you say?
So I'm going to talk to you guys not as a reactor, and I think that's one of the things that's important to me is when I do a reaction, it's not a reaction, not a reaction. When I do a reaction, it's not, you know, it's not saying I'm better or not than anyone else, but I look at things from a different angle. I look at them as a professional guitar player for 30 years, as a guitar instructor for decades, and a professional musician. So I look at things like maybe some other people might not catch. The first thing I want to talk about with her is, without a shadow of a doubt, I know nothing about this girl, okay? I do know that other people have mentioned her in the comments over the past several months. She is an amazing guitar player. I don't know how old she is. She looks quite young. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, the Dream Theater and John Petrucci are probably her biggest, her favorite band and her favorite guitar player. You could really see the influence on that, which is good. He's an amazing guitar player. I've reached out to John. I hope to have him on my channel sometime for an interview. Isn't that right, John?
Isn't that right, John?
But first and foremost, her technique was incredible. Great alternate picking, her legato, her hammer-ons, her pull-offs. She was very in tune. She was really in pitch with her bends and her notes and her vibrato, which is great to see that with a lot of players. Sometimes you'll see players, and I help students with this too, especially if they've been playing for a while. They can kind of sort of play, but then they're pitchy, and you have to hook them up to an inline tuner with a big screen and say, okay, no, you're sharp, you're flat. Try and bring in that bend or bring in that vibrato, rein it in so you'll sound even better. She was playing an Ibanez Prestige guitar. What really brings a smile on my face, okay, is I'm fortunate enough now, when I teach people that I want to teach. They know the drill when they get a lesson spot with me for one-on-one lessons. That's actually what I do when I'm not doing YouTube. Also, I specialize in helping people that are stuck in a rut on guitar, or they're a beginner just saying like, I don't know what I'm doing. You can hit me up for a guitar consultation. That's what I do. I like to help people. You're not stuck into lessons every week, but if you want to just have a consultation every now and then to keep you going, keep you on the right track, that's what I do, my friends. But when I teach people, you know, and they practice, it's a really good feeling as an instructor. Many years ago, I ran my own guitar school, and I had a lot of students, even to the point where I had other instructors working for me. And, you know, it's, you know, when you get the kids coming in and they're not practicing, or I often told this story back in 2006, there was, you know, I was pumping out a lot of good guitar players from students of mine, but then 2006 things kind of changed, and I noticed there was definitely a decline. And that's when social media came out, and that's when Facebook came out, that's when, you know, the Xbox came out. There was video games before that, but so, you know, for a lot of kids, you put modern, you know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare here with a video game console, or you put a guitar, a metronome, you know, scales, exercises, theoretical stuff. It's a no-brainer. They're going to gravitate towards the video games. So when I see someone who's clearly dedicated herself to the guitar, and she has, and she's put years in, even though she's very young, it brings a smile to my face. Because that, as a teacher, ultimately, that's what you want. When you teach someone, you know, a younger person, it doesn't matter age, but when you teach someone and they just really practice, and because you know, when people come to me, I see a good guitar player in everybody. But, you know, my famous saying is, I can lead, but can you follow? This kid, she's a leader, and she will go on to great things on YouTube and with guitar. I don't even know this kid, and I'm proud of her. Good for you for making the choices you make. You've become really, have become, and you're becoming even more really good on something that's going to help you through life, where a lot of people just don't want to put the effort into anything in this day and age. It really made me happy. Thank you so much, Sal. And, you know, guys, like Sal, check out my Patreon. And, you know, practice hard, practice smart, as she does. No excuses, and we will see you soon. And friends, remember, if we get 1,000 views or more on this video, I will do a reading your comments video, giving you all a shout out and talk about your comments.